Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim. We're looking for Serana's mama by going underneath her goddamn house. Yeah, Serana, you're fucking skeleton.
Did you hear something?
Nothing after all.
Literally or figuratively? Oh, I don't know why I said figuratively. There's no such thing as figuratively hearing something. Unless you're talking about an actual skeleton. Hi.
Is near.
No, yeah, exactly. No match at all. Alright, keep going up.
Our challenger is near.
Oh my god. He really shot me in the crotch. That hurts. That's not a hole you're supposed to insert an arrow to. Oh, fuck. Back up. Alright, lads. You take point. Alright, don't take point at all, motherfuckers. Oh my god, my knee! Got an arrow to the fucking knee.
Oh, sure, I heard something.
Well, there's something behind us that's trying to attack, but hello, gargoyle.
Our challenger is near.
Done and done.
Other end.
Oh, so that's what that does. Alright, Serrano, where's your mother?
Who's there?
Wow, that's a beefy one. Like a real beefy gargoyle.
Our challenger is near. Weakling. No match at all.
If he has anything good. He has a ruby, which I guess is the best thing I can get out of that. Oh, that broke instantly. I'd assume the room wouldn't do much damage, but...
One escapes.
God, I knew your mom was in this fucking castle, but why did she have to put herself so far away from everything? Jesus Christ. She has to be in here, then. So many goddamn skeletal guards. Oh, this is it. This is it. Oh, fuck me. Quick save real quick. Yeah, I saw that explode. I was wondering when they were gonna pop out.
Right there. Who's there? Show yourself. I don't think we've reached the top yet. I bet there's some kind of secret passage around here. Leave it to my mother. Always smarter than I gave her credit for.
Oh, she's in here. Finally. You'd think after a few thousand years he'd come down here to check this place out, but nah.
This place. This has to be it. I knew she was deep in the heavens. I hope she taught me everything. She must have spent years collecting these components. And what's this thing? I'm not sure about this circle, but it's obviously something.
I'm gonna take all her ingredients. Alright, so you want to talk now?
Let's take a look around. There has to be... My mother was meticulous about her research. If we can find her notes, not that I ever saw. My mother had a bit of a thing for magical constructs. Not really thinking. She just found them fascinating. I had no idea she had an alchemy set up in her drawing room. But nothing to do. Looking at the equipment and materials, it looks like she was trying... I don't know. Certainly not longevity. Kind of a waste of time for a vampire. I remember she used to keep a small journal. See if you can dig it up.
Small journal. Nature of Orcs, Ruined Books. Of Valerica's journal. Hold on. Oh my god. This stupid alarm. Let's see here. She made a portal. She made a portal.
Any luck yet? You did? Let me see them. I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems. That the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn. The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself. That circle in the center of the room is, if I'm reading this right, There's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn. A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone. Ah, damn it. We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place.
You'll share her blood.
Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started. Oh, definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. You just need to find them.
Besides that, I pretty much hijacked everything.
Having trouble finding those ingredients?
Alright, I got the soul gem shards. Now I need to find purified void salt. I just take everything until I find what I need. And what else was I missing? Bone meal, that's right. Well, up top.
Get the ingredients in that vessel and let me know when you're ready.
Alright.
Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood. Of course. What is it? I've been asking myself the same thing since we came back to the castle. She was so sure of what we did to my father. I couldn't help but go along with her. I never thought of the cost. Possibly. I guess she worried about me. About all of us. But she wanted to get me as far away from my father as possible before he really went over the edge. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I just didn't expect anyone to care how I felt about her. Thank you. Are we ready then?
Yes.
All right, here goes. By the blood of my ancestors. She created a portal in the soul cave. Incredible.
Neato. Let's go. Where the fuck are we? What an oblivion.
Only those who have suffered long can find the light within the shadows.
Please, end this misery.
Okay, none of them seem hostile as far as I can tell.
Please, end this misery.
Interesting.
I wonder if my family misses me.
The challenger is near!
That'll teach you.
Fools. Oh, she's gotta be in here. Or not. Maybe I'm high. What quest do I have active right now? There we go.
I smell
I knew it.
Well,
Mother?
definitely.
Mother!
Maker. It can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to complete the prophecy our way, not his.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire of mixed blood is in the company of my daughter.
Well, I've been keeping her safe.
Safe? You call bringing her here? Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you. You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself. When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Auriel and his arcane weapon, Auriel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon. Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molag Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molag Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor. It was expected of her, just as it was expected of me. Being selected as an offering to Molag Bal is an honor. She wouldn't have dared turn her back on that. It's what some call the domain of Molag Bal. His place in oblivion. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible. If Harkon obtained Auriel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, in his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires. And how exactly do you plan on completing the prophecy without the death of my daughter?
With your death.
If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans? You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. You see the tyranny of the sun as your chance at deification. And like Harkon, you won't hesitate to destroy any... Serana? This stranger may call herself a vampire, but she knows nothing of our struggle. Why should I entrust you to her?
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known her than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Oh, Serana, if you'd only open
You're
your
both
eyes
lunatics.
the moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us.
That cuts
But we
deep.
have to stop him, before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me.
What the
But for
hell?
Serana's sake, I'll assist you in it. Yes, I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins. You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn. Destroy the keepers that are tending them.
Alright, I'll return soon.
One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnavir roaming the cairn. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat. As you've been traveling in this, let's just say, you should find no difficulty using. Harkon's vision is a... What he fails to realize is how much attention would be called to our kind if the prophecy, if eternal night fell. There are many who wouldn't. The order of the day would be our destruction, until every last vampire was hunted down and... I do. It's how the... When I entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain. I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, the ideal masters... Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay. Unfortunate, since the Keepers weren't able to claim my soul. They had the... Time has very little meaning to me. I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game. I know very... They're mystic entities. Well, some... I believe there's more to it than that.
Alright, whatever. I'm gonna end this episode here. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please look below. There's going to be a little bit. If you want to see more short notification. Anyways, catch you guys later. Peace.
I am known by many names. Mountain Slayer, Thunder Lion, the Chocolate Axe. But you may call me Tiffany.
There has to be someone here.
Is there any more markers around I can stick up my ass?